I still haven't been added to this AFC South group chat.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get a little worried.
I think he lied to you about that.
He possibly did.
Yeah.
I'll send Adam Archuleta a DM.
Why was Tony like afraid to say where he saw him years ago?
That was strange, dude.
You don't want to blow up his spot.
You don't want to blow up his spot from 8 years ago?
Yeah, I don't want to be like, oh, it wasn't 8 years ago. It was 2 years ago.
Well, he blew it up. And he's like, well, all the CBS
but
guys
that's
say the
okay.
Diplomat.
But that's on him to say it, not for me to say it. If I go, hey, by the way, I saw you at the Diplomat, he's like, damn, dude, like, why would you blow me up like
It was
that?
just
I'm
a
not
little
here to
awkward.
snitch. I'm not here to be
Tony,
deposed.
I get it. It's Spiro Dides we're talking about.
Exactly.
All the Spiro groupies will be flocking to the Diplomat to see him.
And then
It's a
all of
great
sudden it's my
hotel.
fault.
Broward doesn't have a whole lot of hotels like that one. That's the best hotel Broward's got.
Nice place.
Yeah, it used to be a dump, but they really refurbished
No
it.
Elser, but
Had my bar mitzvah there.
is that true?
At the
Diplomat.
Diplomat?
Really?
I think that's the only Broward hotel that's $1 billion. Like, I think they poured $1 billion into that hotel. There ain't no such thing as that in Broward County on the beach. I'm pretty sure.
I think you're right.
No, there's that other one where that Michael Minnow restaurant is. It's got a name. Help me out with
The
it.
W?
No.
Juju's going to join us now. We've got a number of things to talk about. How do you feel, Juju, as someone who talks openly about where some anxieties lie about Zaslow's assessment of the movie Friendship and how you crawl around in your skin? Are you in agreement or disagreement with Zaslow?
I agree 100%, bruh. Like, when I first saw that movie, I had heard of it initially because my dog Mike was doing a screening of the movie. So I was like, yeah, if Mike doing a screening, I'm going to definitely check this movie out. But me and my girl watched this movie, bruh. We had to cut it off because it was so awkward, bruh. Like, he was just being so extra. Awkward is the word I just used, bro. What you thought, Zach?
When he broke into the home and he was carrying around the gun and the wife was home, I almost had to get up and walk the aisle. I was
In the airplane?
Yeah, I almost had to get up from. It was a lot for me to handle. I got through the movie. Like I said, I enjoyed it, but that scene right there, I told you, I get really bad secondhand embarrassment. I get really uncomfortable. I almost had to walk the plane.
Well, which is more uncomfortable for you, watching Friendship on the airplane or sex scenes appearing on your movie during the
That
airplane?
happened to me again yesterday on the way home. But you know what? I decided, screw it. I'm going to keep watching it because this wasn't something on my iPad where there's a sex scene. It was on one of the shows or movies that they were offering on the TV that is on the seat in front of me. So you know what? Screw it. I'm watching my movie. Yeah, and it was like explicit sex scenes. Big boobs, all right? You know about that, Greg? And I'm like, whatever. I'm just keeping it on. I'm watching my show.
Yeah, I do know about that.
I don't like this.
Zaz, let me ask you, and I'm being serious here. How do you describe secondhand embarrassment? Because I don't know that phrase.
Just if there's an embarrassing situation taking place in front of me, and it doesn't even have to be in person. It could be watching a show. I get very embarrassed myself.
Like Deshaun Foster's press conference at Big Ten Media Day.
Yeah.
We all
There it
felt
is.
that cringe while he was speaking, that embarrassment for
like a lot of
someone
people
else.
will watch something like that and they'll point and laugh. Like, that's terrible. Like, no, not me. I'm like, I feel the same way that guy does. I'm embarrassed right now.
We keep invoking Nick Sirianni's press conference and how wrong we were to judge him based off of that. We nailed the Deshaun Foster one.
Yeah, I think that ends up being a victory for all people who saw him fired after they start 0-4. I don't know if you guys have examples like that in the history of college coaching or professional coaching where you can point to something that obvious, where it's like that 0-4 team shouldn't be 0-4. And the proof I have is they just beat Penn State. An 0-4 team has never been able, after immediately firing its coach, to beat that standard of team, and then they go out and drag Michigan State by 25 after losing at home to New Mexico by 25. For Deshaun Foster to be sort of a 50-point difference, a 50-point difference between we lose to New Mexico at home by 25 or we beat Michigan State by 25, go ahead and find me all the examples that you have of that. I want to get with JuJu to the polls in a second. I also want to get to the news. Wemby has grown. I'm afraid for everybody in the league that everyone's talking about Giannis and everything else, and it's not going to matter in a minute because Wemby's taller
Makes
than
my
he used to
knees
be.
hurt just hearing that.
Friend of the show, Boban Marjanovic, says, I look up to Wemby, right? And Boban's what, 7'5"? So it's like, you start doing the math there. They say that he's 7'5" on paper in the NBA, but if Boban's looking up to you, you're a couple inches taller.
Juju, where are we on this? I thought he was 7'7" and growing.
Yeah, apparently, I forgot he was so young. I mean, this brother, 21, 22 years old, and dog, every day of the summer last summer, he was shocking us with more stuff that he's been doing during the summer. He was a monk. He was with KG getting toughness. He was doing dancing. Bruh, I think this year right here is the year of Wemby. They might not win the championship, but this year Wemby is going to announce himself in a major way in the league.
The Heat should trade for him.
Before we get to the polls, I do want to get with Juju about the game this week, and I want you guys to all remember what Tom Brady looked like approaching 45 when he won the championship in Tampa, and now understand that Joe Flacco and Aaron Rodgers are playing against each other this weekend. They're 3 or 4 years, both of them, younger than Tom Brady. They will look nothing like Tom Brady looked while winning the championship. What do you make of this fight between these two grandpas?
Bro, the NFL tweeted out that this is the battle of the unks. So it made me think, dog, that's right. They both got the unk look. So it made me want to make a top 5 unks in sports of all time list.
Whoa,
that
all
I
time.
can think of.
Okay, all time. Not just now, wow. Okay.
That he can think of.
All right, that he can think
Right.
of. Right.
OLI, Cam McCormick. If you know, you know. Number 5, Clyde Drexler.
That's the bald
The
spot.
hair, yeah. Island.
Number 4, Jaromir Jagr.
He's still playing, right?
Yep.
Over 50?
Yep.
Yes, somehow, some way. Also, Zaz, you look incredible today.
Thanks.
my
I got
brother.
this in Paris.
Yeah, Patty, and you've been on fire too. I agree. Kickoffs. I'm done with kickoffs meaning so much in the NFL. Like, come on, bro. The kickoff damn near mean more than the field goal that just tied the game. Like, what are we doing?
Some kickers are mastering like the pooch kick, where they like get it right to like the 1 yard line. Some
It's
are even
stupid.
doing the drop kick.
It's stupid.
But that's the move now. You perfect that of getting it right to like the 1 or 2 yard line. Some guys are getting good at it.
Exactly. Number 3, Robert Parrish. The Chief.
The Chief smoking it up.
Number 2, Paul Millsap.
All good. It's a good list.
And number 1, Nolan Ryan.
I
Salute
put
to Robin Ventura.
old-timey Granville Waiters on there, although no one's going to know what that reference is. At least it's better than Greg Cody's wife swap information from 53 years ago. Pablo Torre had an episode on that, by the way. Very strong. He got to the bottom of that entire story, if you're
Nice.
actually curious.
Is that where you learned it, GC?
No, I grew up with it. I mean,
It
I'm
is-
like 18 years old.
This is one of the
lived it.
worst punishments we've ever done, Chris.
What up, Levy?
The polls at Batard Show. What do you have for us today? You just did nicknames and initials all show.
Crush that shit.
And
yo.
we're a polo.
Like, that's not.
Jeremy told me what to wear. I was like, I kind of dress like a frat guy every day. He's like, oh, put on like a douchey polo and a college hat.
Douchey polo.
That's not a punishment. What punishment? Did you,
LB, come on.
That was
Joe
Biden.
Biden.
That was
That's Joe
Biden.
Biden.
Come on, man. I'm being cool. Like all the whippersnappers.
I gotta get you Udonis out here. Roy, you did do your assignment
What?
today.
Thank
He
you.
got
Yes,
him like 2 cups of ice smoke.
We did.
I didn't
give him 2 cups of ice. We don't want to see it again. We
me
don't
an
want to see
ottoman.
it again.
At Batard
What's wrong
Show,
with it?
Juju on the poll. What do you have?
Should the movie Requiem for a Dream be renamed Heroin Arm? 81% of the audience said yes.
Such a good question.
Also, Dan, you need to take a victory lap. You made everybody take them victory laps in that treadmill room. You need to take a victory lap on Darren Waller, brother. We need some good takes out of your next
You
show.
know ball.
Yes, sir. And last poll, have you ever heard of someone who sleeps crisscross applesauce? 82% of the audience says no, they have not. And those are your polls.
18%. 18%
Right.
does
That's
know
impossible.
about this.
You don't even like that support. You want to be alone.
It's impossible. Only 18% of people do what I do?
Oh, you think that number? Wait a minute. You think that number's not a lot? You think it's a low number?
Way too high.
You think a lot of people sleep the way you do?
One in five?
You said earlier that you had 3%.
I mean, I expected at least 3, but to get 18 it disappoints me.
Can I get a ruling from everyone
That
in the room?
doesn't make sense.
Before he gets out of here today, Greg Cody, can I get a ruling from everyone in the room? We said the other day there are no black Ethans. Greg Cody used as AI and found that Penn State does indeed have a wide receiver named Ethan Black. But
Correct.
because he Googled Ethan and Black, he didn't realize that Ethan Black is white.
Oh.
He's an Ethan Black.
Wait.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh my God.
His name's Ethan Black. That's all I'm saying. I Googled Black Ethans. Ethan Black comes up.
Roy, he could use your help here.
It counts.
Thank you, Bells.
Thank you. Yeah. That's support right there.
I fulfilled my bet.
Yes, you did. Thank you.
Later, Jobin.